Well, welcome back, and just in the nick of time for the final of the Poland Darts Masters, and tonight we're guaranteed a new name on the trophy. Will it be Stephen Bunting or Gerwyn Price? Time to find out.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome back to the action and welcome to the Pre-Zero Arena here in Gliwice, Poland. It's the final of the Superbet Poland Darts Masters, brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation, all part of the World Series of Darts. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands joining us live, and the millions joining us around the world, it's time to meet the finalists. Would you please welcome back from Wales, the winner of 3 World Series titles, a 2-time World Series final winner. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 Grand Slam titles, a World Grand Prix champion, 2-time World Cup champion, and the former champion of the world, the Iceman, Gerwyn. Gentlemen from England, the winner of 2 World Series titles, a 2-time World Championship semi-finalist. Ladies and gentlemen, the former Masters champion and a winner of the Lakeside. It's time to welcome back the Bullet, Stephen
Final 2 remain here in Gliwice. Stephen Bunting's dominance of the World Series continues. He's in a remarkable 4th World Series final in 2025, and a win for the Bullet will see him join an elite group. Only 2 players have won 3 World Series titles in the same year. Phil Taylor did it in 2015 and Anderson in 2016. He's a prolific winner this year, Bunting, a winner of a Pro Tour event, a European Tour, and 2 World Series titles to boot. So destiny awaits the man from St Helens. It's the second campaign of the year, second final of the campaign of the year for Gerwyn Price. These two met in Bahrain. Bunting was an 8-4 winner there, but can the 2-time World Series of Darts finals winner gain revenge in front of this huge crowd at the Pre-Zero Arena in Poland? 2 players who've been playing some pretty good stuff tonight. Chris Mason alongside me to see who will prevail. Chris, who are you going for?
Stevens to throw first.
Well, you know me.
Game on.
I don't have splinters. I just think there's something about Gerwyn Price. He's playing with a calmness, but Bunting has just had the answers to everything, and we can't ignore that remarkable performance against Luke Littler in the semi-final, but that has been matched by Price's performance against Dobie. Both players nearly opening their accounts in this final with a max, but all the metrics are also, it's just marginal, isn't it? There's a few little ones in the lower scores,
60.
but they're sort of made up then with more 180s and more 140s for Gezi in the other side of the column.
Yeah, not a lot in the averages, not a lot in the checkouts, but there's the first maximum of the final here. What a tournament it's been. We've seen some standout performances on the way. Bunting beat Karnik, Ratajski and Littler en route. Białecki, Dobie and Cross have all been dispatched by Gerwyn Price.
Yeah, both equally as difficult routes
60.
to that final. Only 60 for Pricey. It is on the Bunting throw, so he's going to get a look at 136. It'd be interesting to see how he plays this one after losing to Bunty, whether he tries winding it up a little, because he has been quiet so far.
Yeah, he has. Might not be quiet if this goes in. Well, he went for the double.
96.
Well, the way he's been hitting tops, I sort of understand that, because if he had a dart top, you'd expect him to hit it. So he's missed the treble 10, so he's only going to get 1 dart at his double 16. And that's all he needs. 15 dart holes.
And that was right in the very middle.
Yeah, it was in the heart of the green bit.
180.
Whose heart is going to be broken in this final. It's already made a terrific start, hasn't it?
It has.
140.
Quite a lot of history between the two. 22
99.
appearances, 13-9. The Welshman leads on the head-to-head record. I mean, both these, Chris, have been winning. We mentioned earlier 2 World Series titles for Bunting, a European Tour and a Players'
95.
Championship. Price has picked up 3 Players' Championships. They're accustomed to winning, aren't they?
Yeah, they know what it takes, and they know how to get over the line. And of course, the more you do it, the easier it gets. Well, certainly for these guys. And they're going to be playing their part in every tournament that they're in for the remainder of this year.
99. Going to require 170.
All topped off, of course, with that incredible World Championship where someone's going to walk away with £1 million. Still doesn't seem right saying it.
Stephen to require 167.
Right, this for a showstopper. 419. Ooh, that was a way off. The bullet misfired there, but he just gives Price a nudge on the shoulder.
It's awkward, has to move across. Makes the adjustment, 14 dart hold.
Third leg, it's Stevens to throw first. Game on.
Well, both now, if not already settled, vastly experienced, of course, playing on big stages. But you still get a little bit of his nerves, maybe trepidation or a little bit of anxiety until you're up and running, and both have done that in some style.
I happy with the lay of the dart, is he, at the moment,
45.
Price? Tried to force one through. May have been better switching there, but hindsight is a tremendous thing. Another maximum. Bunting's first of the night in the final. He's 11th overall.
140.
Yeah, Gezi Price is a canny player, and he understands the psychology involved, and against a throw he will try and attack and try and force some errors and some mistakes. None are coming from Bunty at the moment.
134. Stephen require 121.
A good start from both. Bunting first in then, leg 3. Triple 20, double 18. Now it's about the layup. Price can't go out.
65.
Bunty has left himself a single to double combination after 12 darts. Using the board, needed the treble 19 to be perfect.
Stephen require 56.
As it is, instead of leaving tops, he's left 78. Will it matter?
Bunting blinks.
Gerwyn requires 78.
He's for a break.
Got to be careful the way his dart sits up, and that's a smart dart.
58.
Flight on the way through, took the energy out of the dart, landed low.
A bit of a let-off for Bunting then.
Game shot the
One that he's only too happy to take full advantage of. The top 2 seeds here in Gliwice.
84.
It's been a great tournament, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's just a wonderful place, a great venue, super atmosphere. We've seen some superb darts.
100. $140.
Both very strong on throw.
He's already got the feeling of a very, very tight final, hasn't it?
Yeah, sure has. It's just, like I said, before the match started, when we were just perusing the numbers, there was just not enough for us to make a call. My instinct made me feel like Gezi had that look about him of someone that won't be denied.
Might not be denied here. Wow, 137 out for Price. Swashbuckling stuff from the Welshman. And we're all level. There will be a break, remember, after 6 legs. So these next 2 legs, crucial in the makeup of this match.
Yeah, and listen, you go into that break, a couple of legs clear, you'll enjoy that little couple of minutes off stage to regroup while the guy who's 2 behind will be cursing.
Look at those averages.
60.
Power scoring, pricey, isn't it? Well, that looks made for a max.
180.
Third in the final.
75th of the tournament.
Yeah, we say
55.
that. These two got 27 between them.
No wonder they're in the final.
There you go. Price
57.
dominating when it comes to the max. It's almost impossible to think, isn't it? What, 3-4 hours ago, the crowd were whistling at Stephen Bunting when he was on the hockey against Krzysztof Ratajski. He dodged a bullet there. He broke throw in a deciding leg. What about this, though, for a big checkout? Not going to go this time, but Bunting needs a big one of his own just to hold his throw.
Yeah, broke throw in 12 with that wonderful 150 out, didn't he, to to win the match. Needs something equally as big here. He's not going to get it, so Gerwyn Price will be back at 48 for 24. Treble 16. Doesn't get it. Single for tops was so good today at this target.
52.
Just didn't get there.
It wasn't one of his better ones. But Bunting's not guaranteed a shot here. This is a big visit. These are the type of finishes that win you big matches. Still on. Got to be treble 17. He's got it. Tops he needs. That's not the first time we've seen the Bullet do that tonight. Miss with his initial dart, but then rectify it in 2 perfect darts, and Bunting survives his 3-2 up.
100.
Yeah, I think Gezi will be absolutely spewing at that. It was a horrible first dart, but darts 2 and 3, incredible powers of recovery.
100.
Gezi's dominating in every stat, barring the one that matters, and that's the scoreboard.
58.
Yeah, probably feel like he should be in front. Fortunately, it's not how this game works out some of the, well, most
57.
of the time. But he should be okay here to hold. He will not want to go into that break to adrift.
No, he won't.
It's a much longer race to 8, of course, than 6. However, those legs just seem to evaporate. He's being put under pressure, needs another treble. Doesn't get it.
No, and one visit might just to change the trajectory of this final. Going the old school route. Can't get the second treble.
96. Going to require.
It's got to go this.
24.
Oh, missed a big number. Criminal.
84.
Chased the treble, paid the
Stephen
price.
requires 68.
Can't get greedy in those situations. How often do we see it?
He's going to be punished. Or is he? He is. It's a Bunting break. Just before the break, big moment. Gerwyn Price misses the big number, and Gerwyn pays the price. The Bullet halfway to the 8 needed to become champion of the Poland Darts Masters. Render a final is coming up next. Party time in Poland. It's the final of the Poland Darts Masters, and this capacity crowd enjoying every moment. And why wouldn't they? They've been to some fantastic darts here all weekend, and Stephen Bunting has a lead, a crucial one, 4 legs to 2 in a race to 8. Interestingly, Gerwyn Price stayed on the stage quite a long time after the break was made in the game, Chris Mason. I think he's a little bit frustrated with that 6 leg that slipped through his fingers.
Yeah, but I think this is more a measured, rather than sort of coming off the stage in a strop. He sort of stayed there and just sort of went through a couple of routines, and you can actually see him just sort of trying to fully extend, and then he probably stayed on there for a good 2 minutes, nipped off.
Game on.
And then, as you just witnessed, you've seen him come straight back on. But yeah, full 2 to Bunting, key legs. Leg 5 took the 96
60.
out. 1 dart at tops for Gezi. And then leg 6, well, he chased the treble, paid the price. Bunty stepped in, took 68 out.
60.
96 sort of smarted even more because it started with a big 5.
It did. Had a couple of chances to break, Gerwyn Price, and not taken them. He's going to have to break
57.
twice if he's going to win this final now. He's a break down, and of course, should we go to a deciding leg, it would be Bunting who had the throw. So work to do for the Welshman. Beaten 8-4 in Bahrain, remember, in the
77.
final back in January. That's a pretty good drawing of Stephen Bunting, that, isn't it?
6 out of 10, see me.
Enough of your school capers, Mr. Mason.
60.
Started slowly off the break. Again, this will add more frustration to Gerwyn Price. That will ease it. He wants to hit straight back.
Well, he's averaging nearly 10 points more, Price, but you mentioned it, he's behind on the leg count.
Yep, that's the important number.
He's going to get down to a finish 95. Here. And it might be, sorry Chris, a big finish that turns it around for him.
Yeah, exactly how I was going to put it, Mark. It's going to take something like that just to maybe inspire Pricey and halt Bunting.
Gonna go, can he find room? Well, that's a big last start. Now it's Bunting. Only needs one treble potentially here.
Already had one ton-plus out, and that was in leg 4 from Gerwyn Price. Took out a beautiful 137.
Going to require 52.
12 and tops then for a break after the break.
Game shot the 7th leg.
Price back in it.
8th leg is going to the 3rd leg.
Yeah, I think that was a real big leg. May appear insignificant, but Bunty holds there and he finds himself 5-2 behind, and well, the form Bunty's in, that's going to be a tough peg back, isn't it?
Certainly is. How will Bunting respond? How will he respond? Just like that. There might have been a little bit of a lull at the start of the 7th leg, but they're often firing here, and Bunting looking for perfection, but it still continues to evade us. This is a high-quality response from the bullet.
Price is going to have to go big here. He can't go any bigger. Both players hitting a max in leg 8. Pricey, potential 11 dart, match equaling leg.
140.
What a leg of darts this is. This for an 11 dart leg. Bunty's on 36 after 9. He might not even get a go at it. Oh, wow. That was a brutal clip of the wire, but Bunting will get a look.
Stephen required 36.
And that Achilles heel. Gerwyn Price rearing its ugly head. Ooh. Wow.
No score.
He really has dodged a bullet there.
40.
Could have been a 10. Could be a defeat in the leg. 2 10s. There we hear the roar. A roar that says we're all level here in Poland. Big comeback from Price. But Bullet has still got the advantage of throw, and he ends up with a maximum.
Now add 8 in the match, 4 apiece. 31 in the tournament between them. Is this the perfect riposte?
140.
Some big scoring power. The first 9 of Gerwyn. 117.
121.
Just when Gerwyn looks like he's gonna maybe take hold of this match, Bunty sort of sticks him on the back foot, hands him off and says, no. This is not how this final's gonna go. It was 8-4 when they met in Bahrain.
60.
To Stephen Bunting.
Yeah, Bunting rather ran away with it. Not running away with this one just yet. Got to hit some kind of treble. Doesn't find
Stephen
one.
require 140.
Price never been in front in the match.
Only 60. So it may only be 1 dart a double.
Is he going to use the ball?
140.
Not on your Nelly.
Stephen require 80.
All of a sudden, Bunting.
He's been so good at this, though, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, can he rectify it this time? He's always hit the bull. He wanted the outer bull.
64.
He couldn't redeem it this time.
41.
And Price here for a break in the lead. Needs tops for 3 legs on the spin. You'll hear a roar if this double 10 goes in for sure. But there's no
31.
roar because Price fluffs his opportunity.
60.
He's now had 13 darts at a double and only hit 4. Bunting, the more efficient of the two, and he just continues to dodge bullets. I have to start calling him Boris.
96.
His song tells you he's bulletproof, and at the moment he's looking that way, isn't he? 45% plays 31%, but Gezi will be kicking himself there. He should have been 5-4 in front.
Now his throw is under pressure, and we could probably are going to have that 2-leg swing again.
100.
Well, it feels that way, and there's nothing you can do from here because a max won't leave him on a finish, so might just worth getting one anyway. Yeah, just like that.
180.
Needs a ton.
100.
Gets one. There he is. The big fish has been reeled in. Now he's been reeled out.
Single 6 to leave his beloved tops.
161.
It's been a great recovery in the leg. He was looking in a world of trouble. As it is, he needs to get his finishing boots back on.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. These two are giving nothing. Price back in the red bit, top of the board. In effect now, best of 5 legs, 5 all. 3 more needed to become the 2025 Poland Darts Master. 60th World Series
60.
event. Who will come out on top? Price looking to weigh in on a loose opening visit from the bullet.
135.
Down to 270. Any combination of ton 140, 180 will put him on an out shot. One of these players is just 3 legs away from ka-ching, another 30 grand. That's what the winner takes away. Not a bad weekend's work, Mark. I got to work all week for that.
100.
Right, the big fish has
gone.
been. Well, he's gone,
He's
but
gone.
he's been caught a couple of times, hasn't he? The 170 we saw Littler.
Dobie. Oh, there's always a sequel when Jules is around, isn't there?
Of course there is, and it's on. Oh, he couldn't follow it in.
98.
Can Bunting
130.
reel in the lesser of the fish finishes?
The little fish needs a treble. Brilliant adjustment. Button.
87. Going requires
Fancied him
72.
for that, Chris, I really did. What can Price do here? Oh, treble to leave double 12. This to go in front for the first time tonight. No roar from the Welshman, but a big step towards his 4th World Series title.
It's won 4 of the last 5 legs.
Game on.
Is he making his move?
It has been a brilliant weekend here in Gliwice. Are there going to be more twists and turns to come? Is Price going to pick up another title? Is he going to deny Bunting? What a group that would be to be in, with Phil Taylor and Gary Anderson. 3 World Series wins in 1 year.
In amongst the sport's very, very best. Even the crowd are quiet.
96.
They're sensing the urgency from both players.
Bunting came through that last leg shootout with Krzysztof Ratajski. He'd pay good money to get to a last leg decider here, because he would have the throw, but he's going to have to produce a break.
99.
I see just holding on in this leg. I always say you keep your opponent 2 away. You always fancy that maybe you can do something special. He's doing something special here. Another max.
Well, look at this. Is he? No, he's going to switch. What a layup again. The layup superb. Bunting. That was a risk.
Yeah, I don't like that play. It's just it. 3 in the treble 20. Just, it's on the end of your hand, isn't it? And then 11 ball or 13 darter. 3 on the spin.
Game on.
Gerwyn Price has looked in the mood, hasn't he, all weekend? Is he about to get his hands on another title? He has been in good form, hasn't he, in terms of this calendar year? He's been in the semi-finals and the final on a regular basis.
Yeah, the numbers have been good. This will mean a lot to him. All the talk, of course, has been about the Lukes.
140.
Nice, he wants to just make a statement and say, don't forget about me.
Well, we've got the match play coming up. We've got some players in great form.
Yeah, what a time to win a tournament like this on the eve of the match play. Just a couple of Pro Tours left and then a Euro Tour.
80.
That was a mistake and he is fuming. Bunting wanting to force him into serving this one out.
100.
How key is that final dart in the treble 20?
Bunting to stay in it.
55. Stephen require 80.
Bang in the middle of the treble 20 this time, and the double 10. A 14 darter for Stephen Bunting keeps his hopes alive. What can Pricey do with the advantage of throw?
125.
Very nearly the perfect start. The average for Gerwyn Price.
Well, you look at what he's achieved tonight.
83.
Rocked up yesterday, 88 average against Białowieski, 104 against Doby, 101 against Cross, 104 against Bunting, as it stands. Might be 2 visits away.
Yep. Bunting open with a 140, backs it up with a ton.
Another one of those.
99.
Doesn't find a second treble to leave it out. So Bunting. Love to follow that.
100.
Well, he's on a finish.
Yep.
Yeah, he's on a finish. tension here. Can Bunting
59.
deliver
Stephen
like he
required
delivered in the final leg
161.
against Ratajski with a big 3-figure out?
Gezi throwing like he just wants it too much, and it's hindering the process as Bunting leaves 24. Would he have hit the ball?
95.
I have done.
Ouch.
This then.
Required 24.
To take us to a deciding leg. He's getting closer, but he hasn't done it. Bunting misses. Gerwyn Price cannot believe it. And now he's looking at tops for the title for Gerwyn Price. 2 10s, match start missed. Double 5 for the title.
35.
3 match starts missed by Gerwyn Price. And Bunting is back.
12.
Cannot believe it. He has been so efficient on tops. Double 3.
Game shot the 14th player.
Well.
Stephen Bunting.
Sometimes, Wills,
15th and final
your
leg.
name
Stevens
is
the
just on the
first.
pot. He dodged bullets against Ratajski.
Game on.
He's dodged 3 against Gerwyn Price.
Bunting came back from the dead. 7-5 down. Price has had 3 to win it. Can he get another
96.
opportunity? Or is the Bunting mental crowd going in to the winner's circle again?
Price will be lucky to get a look at a finish the way
140.
Bunty's going here. Back-to-back 140s in the decider. Needs a max.
Needs a max. Timing.
180.
Impeccable. But is it enough?
Edges in front in that column. Can he edge in front in the most important column of all?
47.
And it's a mistake from Bunting. A forced error due to the max from Price.
But he needs a treble now. He's got one. Can he get another one? Gerwyn Price.
34.
What a last leg this is. Nothing Bunting can do here but hope. Another one of those. Oh, brilliant. Price has got one more chance. It's a chance that has to go.
Oh, I feel he has to hit the treble 17 to leave tops. He doesn't. Now a decision to make. Now he wants tops.
He takes a moment for the title in Poland. Gerwyn Price is the man. Looked like he'd won it, looked like he'd lost it, and then he does become the champion, the Poland Darts Masters winner. Gerwyn Price celebrates. Bunting falls short in a bid for a 3rd title on the World Series in 2025. But for Gerwyn Price, he is once again a winner on the World Series of Darts. What a final, what a weekend, and what a win for Gerwyn Price.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a magnificent weekend and you deserved a fantastic final and you got one. And now it's time for our presentation. Would you please welcome on behalf of Superbet, Lucas Severiniak and Pavel Koshel. Well, ladies and gentlemen, your runner-up receiving his trophy, and it goes to the Bullet, Stephen Bunting! And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for as we crown our winner. He receives a magnificent trophy. This is his 6th World Series title. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we crown him the Superbet Poland Darts Master. Ladies and gentlemen, the Iceman, Gerwyn.
Gezi, come here. What a final, what a roller coaster at the end there. Describe what is going through your head in the last couple of legs.
Not just the last couple of legs, it was all the way through the game. I felt like I kept, missing opportunities, missing doubles, and Stephen was taking out doubles. Last start, I was like frustrated myself, and to go into the break 4-2 down, I was disappointed with myself, but I stuck in there till the end. The crowd were fantastic. I'm not saying they got me through the game, but they helped.
To hit that finish and that leg right at the end, having missed championship darts, does that say something about where you're at in your game right now?
Yeah, 100%. I missed loads of doubles in that game. I missed 3 darts at double top, my favourite double, and then there's a couple of legs where I missed loads and loads of doubles. But yeah, to go in the final leg when Stephen sat in a double and go double-double, when I couldn't hit one all night there, fantastic. So I'm over the moon.
Absolutely superb. We'll hear another one from you in a moment. We've got to bring in Stephen Bunting. Stephen, it is another magnificent World Series weekend from you, falling just short of a 3rd title this year. But what a weekend for you as well.
Yeah, no, I've enjoyed it. I was a bit nervous, my first game. Felt a bit lethargic there, but listen, you can't give Gezi opportunities because he's absolutely class, and that double finish there at the end, I just said to him, it was unbelievable. It's great for you people to see an ending like a game like that with a double finish like that. So the crowd's been phenomenal again for the last 2 days, and long may we keep coming back here because we absolutely love it over here.
A brilliant final, a brilliant World Series campaign, and more to come. Ladies and gentlemen, your runner-up, the Bullet, Stephen Bunting. But the final word goes to our champion. Gerwyn, we have seen you play world-class darts tonight. It's been a calm, composed Gerwyn Price, and it's a very effective one.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of years ago, 2018, I went to Ireland. I lost my case. I had to change my darts, change my clothes, change my shoes, and I went on. I won the Grand Slam, and the rest is history. And I've lost my case this weekend. New darts, new shoes, new clothes, new me. So here we go.
New you, but champion as well. For the first time, the Poland Darts Master, the Iceman, Gerwyn